Welcome back to the Investment Analysis channel. Today's question: can you become a millionaire by investing in an index fund? Answer: yes. How? Stay tuned. I will take you through the steps. But first, let's quickly review what an index fund is. An index fund is a type of investment that tracks a specific market index, such as the S&P 500 or the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This means that when you invest in an index fund, you are essentially investing in a basket of all the stocks in that index. Still not clear on the concept of index fund? Okay, I will elaborate shortly. But first, I want to welcome new viewers to the channel. Grab a cuppa, of course I mean a cup of tea, and then subscribe. Click the like button. Thank you. Now, back to the question at hand. Can you become a millionaire by investing in index fund? The answer is still yes. But it takes consistency, discipline, and time, which is relative to individual. Index funds are a very reliable financial instrument, and I've created a series of comprehensive videos on the topic. Videos. You will see the clip at the end of this video. I strongly recommend watching some of them. Moving on, I will now explain the key features of the S&P 500 that have helped many investors become millionaires. Thereafter, I will explain the procedures and walk through. A. They are passively managed, which means that they do not try to beat the market by picking individual stocks. Instead, they simply track the performance of the S&P 500 index. B. They are diversified, which means that they invest in a wide range of stocks. This diversification helps to reduce risk. C. They have low fees, which make them a cost-effective way to invest in the stock market. Above all, S&P 500 index funds are a good investment option for investors who are looking for a long-term investment that can help them to grow their wealth. They are also a good option for investors who are new to the stock market or who do not have the time or expertise to pick individual stocks. However, I would like to elaborate on the advantages of passively managed index fund. Passive management saves you time and money. It is self-managed, the index fund 500, and does not require the services of a hedge fund manager who would otherwise charge you for managing your portfolio. So, what are the stages and process involved? Good question. You see, to calculate how much you need to contribute to an S&P 500 index fund each month to become a millionaire, you can use the following formula. Please note that we will be using dollar as our currency in this presentation. 1. Target amount. Target amount is the amount you want to reach. In this case, £1 million. 2. Interest rate is the expected annual returns of the S&P 500 index fund. And please note, due to the S&P 500 performance over the years, a historical average return is always within 8 to 10% every year. But however, for this presentation, let us stick to 8%. Now, number 3, time is the number of years you have to reach your target amount. Please note that the number of years it takes to become a millionaire varies depending on the individual. Talking about age now. 4. Numbers of payment per year and is the number of times you will contribute to your investment account each year. Monthly contributions are the most common. Okay, now to make it easier, let us go to the calculator.net website. What you are looking now on the screen. Click on Finance, then scroll down to Investment Calculator. Alright, let's get rid of all these figures because we don't want to get confused. Okay, now let's get rid of them. Okay, now remember what I told you. Them metrics. Let me take you through them again. You see, target amount is the amount you want to reach. In this case, $1 million. Interest rate is the expected annual return of the S&P 500 index fund. And I said, due to the S&P performance over the years, which is the historical average, it get a return of 8 to 10%. 8 to 10% per year. And I said we're going to stick to 8%. So let us input 8% here. Okay? And I said the time is the number of years you have to reach your target. And I did mention again that number of years it takes to become a millionaire varies depending on age and some circumstances. And don't forget, I said the number of payments per year is the number of times you will contribute to your investment account each year. Well, in this case, monthly contribution are the most common one. So we're going to change this to monthly. Now, let's assume you are now 35 and you said, oh, by 55 I should be millionaire. And you have just $1,000, which is £817 during the production of this video. Remember, we are using dollars, okay? Now, you said let's put 20 years, making you 55. And let's see if you can make it a millionaire at the age of 55. Let's click it. No, doesn't look like it. You only have just above $597,000 thereabout, which is not what you want. Okay, you can't make it at that age. Let's change this. By the way, you could change this number or this number here. So let's change this number to 28 years, okay? Now, let's have a look. Perhaps you can make it. And at $1,000. Now, let's do calculate. Voila, you can make it. This is good. Okay, let's say you say, no, this year is too long. And you have some money. Okay, change it to 1,500. Remember, once you change this, you have to reduce this as well. Now, let's put it 26 for instance. Now, let's do calculate. Voila. You see, at this age, add 26 to 35, you will be 61, which is not bad. But let's say, I just want to take it back again to explain further. At 1,000 and at 28, you still make it, but you will be 63. You see the difference? Just play with the figures. And if you want to make it at 55, you just need to increase this number. So play with it. And believe you me, input different numbers and see what's more comfortable with you. Moving on. What is the lesson learned in the just completed exercise? Okay, the key lesson learned in the recent exercise on how to achieve millionaire status is that the earlier you start investing, the sooner you will achieve financial independence and become a millionaire. Moving on. I'd like to inform you, you can buy S&P 500 index fund in the UK on the following platforms: Vanguard, Interactive Investor, and AJ Bell. Good. I'm glad you are still here. Let me tell you about the potential downside of S&P 500 index fund. And seriously, I won't take this serious. It's just a minor thing. By the way, just let me tell you, sector concentration. The S&P 500 index fund is heavily concentrated in the technology and healthcare sectors. This means that if these sectors underperform, the index will also underperform. Lack of control. When you invest in an index fund, which is, the S&P 500 index fund, you are investing in a basket of stocks. You do not have any control over the individual stocks that the fund holds. Here are some of the tips to help you achieve your goal of becoming a millionaire sooner. Starting saving earlier. The earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to grow. Invest regularly, even if you can only invest a small amount of money each month. It will add up over time. Reinvest your earnings. When your investment earn money, reinvest those earnings to buy more shares. This will help you grow. This will help your money grow even faster. It is called compounding, the 8 wonders of the world. Then be patient. Invest is a long-term game. Don't get discouraged if you don't see result immediately. Just keep saving and invest regularly. You will eventually reach your goals. I hope you find this video informative. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Remember, our goal is to generate wealth, build companies, and create jobs. Bye now. See you soon. Thank you.